life is a really strange and beautiful thing. I'll be real. Like today was a long day. It was a strange day. It was a tough day. Long story short, dog was ill. Initially feared the worst. Thankfully, it wasn't as bad. Little man's still ill, but yeah, it is what it is. And naturally, as a parent or a dog parent, yeah, whenever your youth's ill, it's long, man. It's long. Going to the vet and all of that, yeah, it's a myth. Anyway, that took me to a place where I just wasn't in a good state. I was stressed out for obvious reasons and didn't really want to go gym, couldn't be bothered, just wanted to stay at home, take care of the family, so to speak. However, I knew I needed to do what I needed to do, first and foremost for myself. And so, yes, I got myself to the gym by hook or by crook. I got to the gym and I was in an extremely antisocial mood. I had my hood up, hair over my face. I wasn't trying to chat to nobody. I just wasn't trying to catch eyes. I was just wanting to get in and get out. And then, as is the case with life, you find yourself encountering beautiful people. And sometimes those people can quite literally remind you that what will be will be. This too shall pass. And the most important thing is to enjoy the moment, innit? And that is something I'm extremely grateful for, I'll be real, because first and foremost, I expected nothing more than just to get in there and get out and get back home. However, I was compelled to stay. I was compelled to do slightly more than I'd planned. And I was compelled to communicate. And one of the greatest teachings I personally have ever encountered when it comes to being in a negative headspace. Well, I don't even want to say negative, but when it comes to being in a slightly stressed out headspace and not being in the greatest place, and most importantly, simply put, the teaching was when you least want to communicate is when you must communicate the most. Plain and simple. And that whilst is etched in my soul and etched in my mind, it's very easy to forget. Yet people have a nice way of reminding you just by being good people. Seeing some guys that I haven't seen properly in a long time due to just differing patterns, and getting to spend time with them again, it's a special thing. And I'll be real, I just find it amazing. I'll be real. I find it so crazy how a human being can be in such a state that I was in when I first entered the gym and leave in such a state. And not because of anything but the people that he encountered. Not so much the experience in the training, because thankfully today was just a mobility day, which was part of the reason as to why it made it so easy for me to get to the gym. But yeah, man, there's a lot of good souls that step this earth, man. There's a lot of good souls that walk this planet. And by clambering into our shells and just living in our cocoon, we starve ourselves of those good people, of those good experiences, especially when we most need them. And it's hard, it's difficult. When you're just in your own head and you've got shit on your mind and you just don't want to talk to no one, you don't want to see no one, that is when it is extremely hard to just surrender and allow yourself to just communicate and just be in a moment, rather than linger on everything that is on your mind. Just to be, and just to yeah, man, just surrender. Communicate, man. It's all we have. It's all we can do. All we can do. All we can do, and all there is in life is love. Like, life is love. Love is life. And we don't do anybody a favor by suppressing our light. Like, just, yeah, man. I could waffle on about this for hours, so I'm gonna stop hearing it. A bad day was turned into a good day because of some good people. So shout out to them, and I thank them. I'm eternally grateful. This too shall pass, and we move, innit? We move on to tomorrow. So if you made it this far, thank you very, very, very much, and I shall see you tomorrow.